Hello, this is Hamid Bey from Team Rainwater Innovators, and you're watching the beginning of our presentation for the Opportunity Execution Project. The Team Rainwater Innovators is largely based out of India. There's one team member based out of Austria and another one based out of New Zealand, which is me. There's a wide variety of skills, cultural background and personal interests within the group, which at times makes for quite some interesting conversations when we have our regular team meetings. And now to the idea or the origins of the idea that led to MobiSocial. MobiSocial comes from a regular flight between Bangalore to San Francisco via Frankfurt. And whilst a large number of the people on that flight are on that flight for the sole purpose of traveling, another large group of passengers used the opportunity to be on that flight to actively network, as a large fraction of passengers is working in IT. It is known that being on that flight adds an additional benefit of being able to network. So what we have done is we try to take that idea and apply it more widely, try to find more uses for that idea and just make it more appealing to a wider audience. And that, in a nutshell, is the idea behind MobiSocial. MobiSocial is not another social media site. MobiSocial tries to use existing social media memberships, tries to use the information stored in those membership profiles and other searchable content to allow finding other people that happen to be at the same place as I am, and try to identify those that have similar interests to me, so I can reach out to them and try networking.
I'm going to talk to you about product MobiSocial. MobiSocial helps to connect people from different social media networks like Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and from workspace contact like Outlook. It helps to getting to know people that might have similar interests or share common goals. MobiSocial provides an electronic place for organizations having places for virtual meeting for their customers, employees, or other people they are interested in providing a better service. Advertiser can use MobiSocial for ad space and will help a recruiter to get the best person for their job. Salesperson can use MobiSocial to increase their sale. Use the below link for our prototype. MobiSocial, making social networking smarter.
Hi, I'm Shrikant from Rainwater Innovators, and I'm going to talk about our marketing and sales strategies. In order to devise our marketing strategy, we had to first understand our customers and to know where to find them. So we have done internet surveys, brainstorming sessions with potential customers, and figured out that we should first start with marketing only on social media websites. Since our product is designed around using social media websites, it was an obvious choice for us to first market ourselves on the social sites to be able to reach them directly. So we have run the marketing campaigns, both free and paid, on the social networks like Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. And we have received great reviews. We have observed that paid marketing has helped us reach more potential customers within a very short time and has also resulted in 75% of the total conversion at a rate of 2 customers per dollar spent, which is way too less compared to what it would cost for a television commercial. We have figured out that we can reduce our social media budgets after our product goes viral, thereby helping us reduce the acquisition costs. Based on our current status, we have categorized our marketing methods into 2: feasible options and infeasible options. Feasible options constitute of internet marketing, word-of-mouth marketing, affiliate marketing, etc. And infeasible options will be traditional marketing methods such as television commercial, print media commercials, etc. We may revisit our strategy depending on how our initial strategy would work out, and we may include the infeasible options into our strategy. So now coming to sales strategy, we have a strategy called ACK, acquire, convert, and keep. We have learned that acquiring customers is not easy. So we have to get the right things done at the right times and be true to customers at all times. Converting the potential customers into real and paying customers is one of the most defining things for a product success. To make this happen, we feel the key things to keep in mind are to develop a truly world-class product and to get the pricing right, besides many other variables. We understand that the cost of acquiring a new customer is 6 to 7 times more than keeping one. So we focus very heavily on turning our normal customers into our loyal customers. This concludes our presentation on marketing and sales strategies, and I'm sure there will be many changes to these as we progress further.
Hello, my name is Helmut, and I'm going to talk to you about the key partnerships that we have identified throughout the project. First of all, they're going to be the social media sites, not only because we are going to be using their members' data for our application, for profile information, for searchable information. That's clearly a key partnership that we want to be getting right. Another use of that partnership would be for us to use social media sites as an advertising platform for our go live and for our launch activities, to reach out to a large potential customer base in a short period of time to be able to grow quickly. Another strategic partnership identified would be enterprises. We see them as two types of partners. First, they're going to be providing us with places. From that perspective, they're going to be customers. That's it for me about partnerships.
Hi, I'd like to give you a quick overview of our distribution channels at MobiSocial. While running our marketing experiments, we learned that 85% of our target audience are surfing our social media networks. For the same reason, we decided to utilize the existing social networks, as in Facebook, Twitter, and our marketing webpage, to grow our beta user signups. Key cost factors in building the social media presence includes public relations, hosting for the website, and the creative design team. Once we had a sizable user base generated from the social networks, we launched the beta version of MobiSocial on iTunes and Google Play markets. And then we test and iterate to find users' key delight zones. Cost factor in listing an app on the iTunes market is $99 a year, on Google Play is $30 a year, plus 30% of the app price on both the markets. With real-time social engagement possibilities of MobiSocial, we will spread the word among a wider audience of coffee shops, conference facility hosts, and event managers to enable them to maintain and increase their customers with MobiSocial's offerings. Key cost factors in building public service providers to use MobiSocial would be our marketing executives, client meeting and travel costs, legal consultant, and IT network support costs. Using these distribution channels, we believe we can scale costs gradually, as well as feel the market up close, helping us build a MobiSocial that exceeds our future users' expectations.
Hi, Sash here on the subject of costs. As with any business startup, we will incur fixed and variable costs, which we plan on minimizing by streamlining our processes and procedures as much as possible. Initially, we will manage our operations via cloud-based services and outsource many of the admin and support functions, as well as the initial development, thus giving the founding team room to concentrate on further product enhancements and development. We require an initial $30,000 in order to register, license, and develop the product. with an expected user base of 200,000 by the end of year 1. This is only but a small percentage of the market we endeavor to service. By year 2, we would require between 50 and 100,000 US to cater for costs, especially in terms of expansion as the user base grows. We expect to break even at around the 1.5 to 2 year mark, at which point incoming revenues would sufficiently cover all associated costs.
Hello, this is Shrikant again. Now I'm going to talk about our revenue model. We explored and identified various alternatives for revenue generation during our survey and came up with the following. 1. Advertisements. Display ads for free users. Advertisers can improve their return on investment since we have contextual information such as user interests, location, and past usage history. 2. Enterprise usages. We plan to integrate address books of organizations and universities into MobiSocial and charge an amount of just 10 cents per user per year. This is a great value add as organizations' address books are not available on the mobile. 3. Events. We plan to tie up with airlines, railways, long-distance bus services, event managers, and tour operators. Integrating MobiSocial will help them boost their ARPU. Users can be charged between $1 and up to 10% of the ticket cost. 4. Small businesses. We will work with supermarkets, coffee shops, and other small businesses for being able to send discount coupons and deals to customers in the vicinity. We need to further analyze opportunities in this model. Since we collect a lot of contextual information, we plan to sell analytics to organizations. This model will fall in place once we have a larger user base. Our market research still needs work. We need to survey our customers as earlier surveys were only end-user focused. We have yet to run deployment tests and use the experience to improve the product. Thank you.
Hello, this is Hamid again, and here I'm talking about the risks that we identified throughout the project. On this slide you can see a couple of risks, as well as some attributes that we associated with those risks. Most important column here is the index column. The higher the value, the more critical the risk. What we thought to be the most critical risk was if we had issues accessing profile or other searchable information on social media sites via their APIs. If that would be the case, then we obviously would have a serious problem at our hand. Other highly critical risks identified where if we wouldn't be able to attract enough users quickly soon after the launch. Obviously the idea hinges on being able to find other users on a place. So if you're the only person on that place or at that place, then obviously that diminishes or reduces greatly the attraction of the solution. Another issue might be if we were growing so fast that the infrastructure wouldn't be able to keep up with the load, and we obviously would have significant performance issues. There are other risks that we're happy for you to take a look at in your own time.
Hi, Sash once again, with just a bit on the funding strategy we plan on implementing. Well, given the rise of social funding platforms, we intend on using Kickstarter or Indiegogo to raise the required funding as well as create awareness of MobiSocial. This would further give us insight into the viability and need of the product across a broader user market. Should round 1 funding be successful, the capital will be used in the application development and in growing the interactive user base. This by means of structured marketing and advertising campaigns. Round 2 funding would consider the use of venture capitalists and investors to further expand on the business. Options would include incubator houses, giving us access to investors and entrepreneurs alike, as we would be looking to mine not only their investment, but the skill set as well.